everybody, what is up? Welcome back to the hashtag Lockboss Show and Giveaway. Now, of course, it's just not me here today. It's not me here missing a guest today, but instead I have the one and only Lily and Ian.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Yes, thanks for coming on. You know, it's been a few months, and I like to get you every few months, kind of get you guys on, chatting it up a little bit. I think Ian sometimes spills secrets. No, yeah. But man, that is. Well, I like to tease secrets is what I like to do, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm really excited to have you guys on, chit-chatting here a little bit, talk about some behind-the-scenes stuff. And yeah, I guess you guys are right. We have these Topo Chicos. So cheers to you out there drinking a Topo or your favorite beverage of choice.
Yeah, I'm thirsty.
Cheers out there.
Get some of those.
Man, you are thirsty. How is it?
That was great. I love sparkling water.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's refreshing. But all right, so first and foremost, let's see here. We have some first-time live viewers. Sharkman, what's up?
Hey, that's awesome.
And trying to read some of the comments. You really never know what you're gonna find in there. Kind of the fun of them.
Yeah.
But yes, okay, so a couple quick updates here. So I do have Eduardo from JMA. He's going to be coming on, actually, let me tell you all, June 10th.
Okay.
So June 10th is going to be coming on, and it should be pretty fun. And we have actually a whole bunch of different things lined up for the coming weeks on live.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about it. And before I get also too carried away here, let me go ahead and put the after party live Discord link. Now, when are either one of you going to come on to the after party?
I'm too busy driving home.
Yeah, well, yeah. Driving is a little. Gotta stay focused on that.
Yeah.
Well, of course, you guys are always welcome to come on, and people are asking if you guys could both yell a little bit. They're saying it's
quiet.
kind of hard to hear, but I think that's because I talk loud.
Is it coming from your laptop? Is that what's?
I
Maybe
think
we need to
it
shift it over a little
is.
bit.
Yes.
Here,
Oh, the
you
mics
can
in
come
the
over.
laptop.
Thank you. There we go. There. Yeah, I think typically on the Mac I have used the yeah, let me actually let's mess with the settings live here. Should I try it?
I don't even know what that would. It take the audio camera?
Yeah, let's see. Hear it talk.
Can you
Is
hear
that
anything?
good?
Yep.
Can you guys hear us? Is it better? Worse?
I think it's better. Okay.
Let's see what the comments
Let's
say.
just keep it there. How
Yeah.
about that?
No comments?
We should be. Well, it lags.
It
Yeah, there's
lags
like a
not.
6-second delay or something like that.
Copy.
So yeah, we'll wait for
Better.
Better. Perfect.
Okay, good.
Okay. Using definitely better. Okay. Well, hey, thanks for bringing that up. And all right, so we have Eduardo coming on June 10th, and yeah, we had a good time while he was here.
Yeah.
And Eduardo's not only a vendor, but also a friend. So we had a wonderful time arguing for a good 10 hours or so. I think we argued from like 9:30 in the morning till like 11 o'clock at night. So it was wonderful.
Yeah.
I remember we were sitting at a restaurant, and I can't even remember if we were arguing or just talking about something, but I remember I was like, oh my gosh, I'm sitting at the table, and it's kind of like, what?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, I'm like, okay, I gotta stop that. But no, it's good stuff. But all right, well, hey, let's go ahead. Let's hop into the show and see what's cooking in the oven. All right, here we go. here we go. Let's go into the post of the week. This one comes from Travis. Hey, Travis says, "Hey everyone, got my prize box in the mail today. Absolutely loving it. Here's a pic of the contents. Looking forward to the next one. All sorts of good stuff. The water bottle, the swag, identity sticker. That thing's pretty cool. Pretty cool if you ask me. But that's good, Travis. Hey, thanks for winning and participating. Oh, what does that say? Should I read that sticker in the background? I can't really see it very well. All right, here we go to the comment of the week. This is from AK Jeeper. Said, I had a similar Lockboss experience duplicating a key for a motorcycle luggage box. It took me less than a minute to get the key slimmed down, to work. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, it's AKG from with you. In a lot of ways, I think that grinding keys down a little bit in today's world, is sometimes just I don't know what you have to do. Mm-hmm. And the point of that video, and then also some other videos coming out, is really deep diving into the nuance of okay, if someone comes in for a quick set key or even a H75 key type of thing, it's easy, not a big deal. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of just random imported keys that are I don't know, let's be generous and call them loose copies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite to spec.
Yeah. They took spec and that's a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But so yeah. But yeah, I thought it was a good video. I like doing those. Hopefully, plan to do a lot more like it. Mm-hmm. I think we have one more of those type videos coming out?
Possibly. I don't know. I've edited such a long time ago that or maybe it is a new one. Yeah, but
yeah, it would have been a week or 2 or 3 ago. Like that. It's funny, Lily, they blur together sometimes.
They do, yeah. I thought that the last video, the Sunday's video, was interesting that it shows the difference. You can take pictures on identity and it'll show you options, and some of them will be way bigger and some of them will be way smaller. So it's it's just identifying the patterns of the keys. It's not quite choosing the size, so you got to go and physically look at them. You got to do that comparison.
Yeah, it's fun to take the results and identity and actually at that point go grab them.
Yeah, give them a test
and kind of see. So it's pretty interesting. Speaking of, Lily, you've seen the new identity app.
I have, yes.
And talk, you and I have for months have been wrestling through a lot of changes. And some we've walked back.
Yeah.
Right? Rejecting images.
Yeah, that might be a later thing. Just not right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the flow altogether just makes more sense. And I'm surprised that it took us this long to figure that out. The flow before just seemed natural, but this one is just so much more quick, It
is. It really is. So on the 14th or 15th, I'll have the Android version.
Oh, okay, sweet. Then I can try it out.
And the goal is on May 28th to release them.
Yeah. I think that's totally doable. Okay. But seeing how our track record was in the past, it might be a little while after that.
It's more fun though to put some
pressure, right?
Yes. But no, somewhere right around there. I mean, I'd say beginning of June.
Definitely.
You never know. So we've already applied actually for the iOS one to be
okay, awesome.
Approved.
Nice.
So on the date we can just click it and it's done.
Sweet. So it's just the Android that we're waiting on.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. That's totally doable then. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we'll be pretty good with that. But it's been interesting trying. Sometimes you think something would work well, and then we do it, and then it just won't This wasn't right.
Yeah, and then it just feels. You can have one idea in your brain, and then actually seeing it and using it, it just like doesn't translate sometimes.
Mhm. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. Though, okay. Let's see. I did see. Sorry, I thought it was Kylie sending me a message. Man, somebody left us a 1-star review.
Oh, that hurts.
On Android yesterday. I mean, I cried in my pillow last night, and
that hurts.
I think I'm kind of over it at this point. But they just said that it was pretty brief. They just essentially said that they looked. They took the app to their keyboard, tried keys, and it failed every one.
I bet they were getting multiple keys in the image if they were using it just at the board.
Yeah, well, like a few things are remembered. We don't know what country they're from.
That's true. That is so true.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know the answer to that or anything.
You're still looking at every single picture.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I spend 4 hours a week.
Yeah.
4-ish hours a week. And so I see every picture, but if at a glance it looks good, I move on.
Yeah.
You know, does that make sense?
Yeah,
so I don't want to say I see every picture when like, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like if you scan through a book looking to find a picture of a key.
Yeah.
And they're like, did you look at every page? It's like, I don't know.
No.
Like, so sometimes I get too technical sometimes.
You gotta have. It's only gonna take good pictures. If you only have one key in the image, if you've got multiple keys, it doesn't know what to differentiate.
Yeah, and maybe we need to add somewhere in the description that it was based off American keys, and so that's what's going to be populating the database. Yeah, it would be interesting to expand that further someday, but you know, right now we just have to focus on what we have here.
Yeah, and there's a lot of keys. Okay, there's a lot of keys.
Yeah.
I mean, Lily's had to look at every single one of them.
Yeah, well, it's probably nearing. It's probably over 3,000. I don't know. It's a lot. Yeah.
It's a lot, even to the point where Lily, I should do key trivia for you.
Yeah.
Because you probably are pretty good at it.
Maybe it's interesting when you're seeing that many keys, just how many you're like, oh my gosh, that key is so similar to that key, just like with a different head and like a little skinnier or something like that, right? So you can kind of get tripped up with that stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think getting out, and I really think that on the new take image screen, I think it will eliminate a lot of
confusion.
Confusion and problems, even if they only pay attention to 50% of the instruction.
Yeah.
And remember at first I was like, you know, I was kind of iffy about it. I absolutely love it now. So I recently just took off the test app and just used the normal app for the video.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
For the video.
Nice.
And when I did that, or maybe I don't know if it was this video I did it for or the other one, but one of the videos I did it for. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really like the new version better.
That is really good to hear.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. I just think it's kind of like, I've always been a pinch zoomer.
Yeah.
And to go to the plus and minus button.
Yeah, it is. It's you have to fight against your instinct a little bit, but you know, it can make it easier. Yeah. Especially with like the clarity just like is consistent throughout the entire time of zooming. Yeah, that's really good.
So yeah, but and then of course, you know, so I guess that's kind of the identity type update. Tomorrow I'm headed down to San Antonio, Texas, or really New Braunfels, Texas, which is about an hour north-ish of San Antonio.
Nice.
So I'm really excited. They told me I could actually bring a couple people with me.
Nice.
Okay.
And I ended up bringing my dad.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be great.
So
yeah.
You know, it's just one of those, if you don't have to travel by yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, but
Mm-hmm.
if he gets to come.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
not?
I mean, I guess that's one thing. Like, if you're gonna end up getting stuck in an airport, it's nice to have someone to talk to.
Yeah,
For sure. Instead of being all alone.
Yes, sitting there and just completely lost in that 1-star review on Android.
Yeah.
What the heck? No.
Oh.
But so it says, Ryan, what's up? Says, does the algorithm try to somewhat measure the width and length and other bits other than looking for a lookalike? I mean,
I feel like to some extent it's comparing proportions. Yeah, I feel like it's not exactly
It has to a little bit because it is trying to identify the key way
yeah.
from 2 pictures, a left and a right. So it's going to have to do a little bit of that for a good portion of it, because it's now going to have to figure out, okay, the grooves in the key, do they line up perfectly?
Yeah.
With what I'm looking for within the database.
Sure. Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of like one of those complicated things. It's like everything matters.
Yeah.
When it's looking at it, but it's essentially an algorithm that starts like here, and then based off that, moves
it kind of
through.
checks boxes.
Yeah.
Yes, and so and that's why it's one of those things where it's like, if there's only one key that looks like the key you're looking for in the database, the other 4 are going to be way off.
Yeah, they're going to be really different.
Right? And people are going to be like, oh, well, why did it think it was that? Well, it's like, well, it didn't necessarily think it was that. It was just like in the calculation of things, the next closest thing, which actually happens to be not even close.
Yeah. It's like 30% similar or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just has to choose something.
Yeah.
Or at least that's how it is right now. Yeah.
Yep.
Have you ever tried putting that giant key through identikey?
I haven't.
I would think that'd be hilarious.
You know, that big key is actually, it's very heavy.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's on there with command strips.
That is, playing with fire right there.
It is. But
when that thing comes crashing down, it's going to leave a dent.
I know. I think I put a lot of them on there, but part of me just likes that little bit of the risk there.
Yeah. Just
Is that an actual brass sign?
It's heavy.
It looks
it's
brass.
Very heavy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's like off screen, so
I know. Yeah, we're talking
off screen.
It's about this big, and it's just a key, salt key.
Yeah. So what has been going new in both of your worlds?
So I've been working on. So I've been doing my normal stuff, obviously, but I've been doing some social media for our new Lockpicks social media. Is that cool to talk about?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sweet. So we've been doing some YouTube shorts in a very different kind of style. And they've been really kind of fun to film and to come up with like different things to like highlight, different pics and stuff to highlight. So if you have a chance, definitely go check those out, because it's just very different from anything we've ever done. It's really cool.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm actually a really big fan, and I think it's one of those we got to get more and more of them under our belt before we start seeing anything. So.
Yeah.
But I'd rather But I'd rather also start a little slow than start at a pace that we can't keep up.
Exactly. And we need to like be able to, if we need to change something, we need to have that like ability to change and like pivot. If we have too many of them done, then like we're gonna have to go through like a whole catalog of them before we can make a change, So yeah, I've been doing that, and then just more images on Lockpicks, all the keys I've been working through, a lot of the automotive keys. I think I'm basically done with the ones that are in stock. So checking off those boxes.
Not much new, just the everyday sales stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
I did go to Disneyland last week, and that was cool. So I had a mini vacation. I wasn't here like Monday through Thursday. So yeah.
How was that? I mean,
it was awesome. Like, so we went to Disneyland Sunday through Wednesday, and Sunday, Monday, Tuesday it was like kind of overcast and cloudy, and it was like the perfect temperature. It was my first time in Disneyland too, but yeah, I was like kind of like, oh, I wish it was sunny, you know. And then the next day on Wednesday it was sunny and like 75 or something. I was like, oh my gosh, this is way too hot. I was like, I'm so glad I had like 3 days of like nice weather. Yeah, but I'm gluten free, and they had a lot of gluten free options, and so yeah, it was great. Rides were awesome. Yeah, it was a good time.
You're gonna have a lot of fun this week because Texas is supposed to be hot this week.
Yeah, I think tomorrow's like 104.
Oh my gosh, no!
gosh.
What, here it's gonna be like what, a high of like 60 something.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's not a golf week here.
No.
60s is nice weather.
When it's slightly rainy though. No.
Yeah, I mean,
It beats boiling hot.
That's true.
Yeah. It's funny, you know, as living in North Idaho, right? Like that's just how we have to think of it.
Yeah, exactly. We will get some hot days, but yeah, I know last year we only had like a week or two of like really warm temperature, and so who knows when it'll happen this year. But you're gonna experience that tomorrow, so that'll be fun.
And it's southern Texas heat, so it's possibly gonna be sticky.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Is it humid there? I've never been to Texas, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It will be. What, Ian? What's going on with you?
Not much, just the normal sales stuff. I think I already said that though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What? So when it comes to Lily, with the different sales and stuff, right? There's been quite a few different sales going on. That we've been pushing stuff out for. You've been making a bunch of stuff for a bunch of different emails on the.
Yep.
I mean, the A1 plug spinners been
just
pretty wild.
keep selling out. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
we
palm
can't keep them on
cut.
hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Palm cut is very popular.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just featured that we're carrying DTEX products and email on Friday, and so did that. Just added that banner today, and
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
the local sales done. That was done last week.
Yep.
So, gotta figure out what the next big one's gonna be.
Yeah, I think the different DTEX stuff is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's pretty
Definitely nuanced, but it's good quality stuff.
It is. I think another great news is, we've had several of our leashy orders held up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Due to the 140% tariff situation.
Yep.
And I think tomorrow they're on their way.
Sweet.
Yay, finally.
That's pretty cool.
That is great news.
Pretty cool. I know Kylie will be very relieved.
Yeah.
I've been having to answer emails going, no, don't have them yet. Sorry, they're out of stock.
Yes.
So it'll be nice to finally.
Maybe we should do a post about that. These shoes are back in stock.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'd be a good one.
That's
The
good.
A1 plug spinners, so we can't keep them on the shelf.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah.
Very, very popular. I mean, it's a high quality plug spinner. When something is like purely metal like that, that's something you want to invest in. Rather than, I mean, at least me personally, I'd prefer to get something metal like that instead of something plastic.
Yeah. And then now how about, Lily, you kind of know more. I think Ian does too. Some of there's a lot of new products we've been working on. Right? I mean, there's a few sitting at the end of the table there, right?
Yeah.
That you can't see. And it's really exciting and interesting kind of going through. Like we've kind of went from like one new product a year to several.
Yeah.
So it's been interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely been a lot of learning and getting ready for different launches. So
yeah. But that's been pretty fun. I tell you what, the one thing that I've been addicted to, okay, and like Julio, don't put the music on, okay, but is we got that automatic bagger
I haven't seen this yet.
Yes, and
He's been down there all day messing with it.
Whoa.
Like this-
Legit,
I mean, that's the
legitimate
thing.
all day.
Yeah.
all I want to do is bag stuff. Okay.
That sounds fun. I want to try it.
It just feels so good.
Mhm. Did we get that today or was it like earlier? This
Friday.
week? Oh, okay. So we've had a couple days with it.
Yeah, and I this weekend got it all set up because I
Nice.
couldn't wait.
That's really exciting though.
Yes. So, and yeah, I just can't. I just want to go down there and bag stuff. Like my OCD just feels so good.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
So efficient, yeah.
Yes. So yeah, puts a label, barcode on it, and seals it.
Wow, that's
It's pretty
cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we spend right now probably a minimum of 20 hours a week, one person bagging, sometimes up to 40.
That's rough.
And
Yeah.
so trying to get that time down, obviously,
Yeah.
is
Mhm.
very important.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of weird. Most manufacturers in this business don't send you items bagged
and
and
ready to
labeled.
go. Yeah, that's how they're cutting it out, just not doing it.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Will says, any sales on the Freeman 2 in the future?
Not that I'm aware of at this time.
I mean, is that something that Will needs to call you and cut a deal or what?
Well, you can always give us a call and we can see what we can do. I think there is a lead time right now as they're kind of made to order right now.
I think they've always kind of been that
Yeah.
way.
Sometimes, every once in a while, if you're lucky, they'll have one ready to go right away.
Okay.
Not very often, though. Most of the
Yeah.
time, it's a couple weeks.
A couple? I always thought it was a few days.
Recently it's been a couple weeks.
Oh, really? But, well, hey.
Last I checked, I haven't sold one in like a month though.
So I have a little insider baseball for you all.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I've told either one of you about this,
Mhm.
but I can tell all of the listeners too. But so, one of the weird things, okay, in any supply business is you're really trying to, like every manufacturer says they have a lead time,
Mhm.
right? Like, oh, we ship on average an order in 5 days or
Mhm.
in 2 weeks or in
Mhm.
some 6 weeks
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
and a couple of them 3 months.
Yeah.
And we'll leave the 3-month ones anonymous, okay?
Yeah.
But the thing that's always kind of drove me nuts about that is it's true in a broad sense,
Mhm.
but it can be very untrue on the item.
Mhm.
Right? And so something that's in the middle of being done, and I can actually show you in the sandbox,
Okay.
which is every item in our system. Now, every time we buy one,
Mhm.
we issue a PO for one, and then the date that gets received,
Mhm.
a calculation happens over the last 90 days
Okay.
and lists in our system on the product page.
Yeah.
What the average lead time is over the past 90 days.
Hey, that's
Okay.
cool.
So at any time, if
Yeah.
we don't have an item in stock or if someone needs more than what we have,
Mhm.
and sometimes manufacturers can be hard to get a hold of,
Yeah.
we can then at that point be able to, you'll be able to say, hey,
Yeah.
this is on average 11 days from when
Orders placed too when
it
it
ships.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice. That's really cool.
That'll be really nice to have.
Isn't that cool?
Mhm. And it just like does that automatically?
Automatically.
Whoa, that
That'll
is
be cool.
really
It's just always happening once a month. It recalculates for the
Mhm.
past 90 days.
nice. Okay.
So I think that'll be just so helpful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A lot of
And-
times when I'm getting a lead time for somebody, because there's the lead times on the website like we have, and a lot of times if you call us and you're wanting to order something, we'll call the manufacturer and get their most up to date. Hey, this is when it'll ship type lead time directly.
Yeah.
For your quotes.
Yeah, but sometimes it's
Sometimes.
it's like an elastic band after a buffet. It's gonna get a little stretched,
Yeah.
right?
Unfortunately, right now.
So yes, I have that in there one, but so I guess I'm telling you why it's good for you. You
Yeah.
want to know why it's good for me?
Why?
Helps with inventory.
Because I can meet with my vendor friends
Mhm.
and be like, so we have this A item that you tell me ships in 1 week, and it takes 90 days.
You have
Yeah.
the proof.
And now we got the proof.
Yes. Because it's always hard, to speak
Yeah.
generically.
Yeah.
Right? And so, of course, there's a few items that, like we want to, it's important to have.
Yeah.
And if we order it because you tell us we can get it in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And we get it in 90 days.
It'll be nice to have that data correlation, because we'll have when we get a specific time frame and when it actually ships. So,
Mhm.
and in the end, it'll be helpful for everybody in the long run, both for us and then for you guys.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of little, behind the scenes,
Yeah.
insider baseball kind of stuff that,
Now, okay, so I know the website will sometimes have a lead time on there. Is that connected to the average 30 days? So it just automatically populates that?
okay, great question, Lily.
Yeah.
So, right now, the lead time on the website that's
Mhm.
displayed is essentially what the manufacturer tells us.
Okay,
and
so
not,
it's just set in stone, yeah.
yeah, so it's, yes. But
Mhm.
once we get it all integrated and stuff,
Mhm.
like we plan to feed that information to the customer.
That is so
Yeah.
cool. That is really cool. I love to see like data be able to just like update itself like that. It makes it so much easier for everyone involved.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so it's just kind of hard to,
Mhm.
and like a weird little side note. You want to know something that's really weird to me? Okay.
Yeah.
And is this? I find that manufacturers with the longest lead times have the worst margins.
Mm,
Mhm.
Like, I don't know what it is. It's like,
yeah.
you show me a company that's out 3 months,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and I'm going to show you a company that like wants us to sell something for like 10, 12%
Yeah.
and pay for shipping.
Yeah, that gets
It's
very
really
tight.
weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that is strange.
I don't But so we got a question here. Michael King, what's up? He set up. Let me see. I miss. Okay. Does HPC hardware software that I can retrieve the card to print without using a loxicle? Or
Lock code? I think it's supposed to
Oh,
say
lock code. Hey, I gotta get my glasses on. I start thinking everything's food. Without using a lock code. So let me read this again. Get pieces of software that I can retrieve the card to print. Yeah. So Michael, I think I understand what you're asking, and essentially is what will happen is that if you know the card number, so like maybe you need like a he put in here, it asks, let me see the next one. I can pick the bidding and want to use the 1200. So essentially what the cardware software does is it allows you to print the card out to put in your HPC key machine. And if you know the card number, you can, you just type it in and do it. Otherwise, it's kind of best if you use your code software program to look up the code and then go to HPC. It'll tell you the card to use. It's one of probably the things I love best about like the Frame-in desktop or the Genera code desktop version is that when you look up a code and you click on the HPC to see what card it is, you can print it.
Yeah.
And another feature, a good feature in that is if it's just a custom, you can just print it as well. Right. But I hope that answers your question, Michael. But yeah, let's see here. Looking through here. Let's see. Someone needs to tell PJ. I don't know what that is.
What?
Oh my gosh, that's funny. It says it asks for a lock code. It asks for a code ribbon. Okay, yeah. It's been a while since I've opened hardware. So yeah, I'm trying to see. I don't know if he's asking a question. Sorry, Michael. I don't know if he's letting me know that that's what it is, or if he's asking if it is. So sorry, Michael. I'm butchering. I thought I was getting your question right there for a minute, but I feel like I'm kind of going downhill at this point on that question. But yeah, so that's kind of some of the stuff we're working on. Like I said, we have lots of new different products coming out. Trying to think through what else?
Yeah, I'm trying to think also about what else I've been doing. We've got a little bit of the merch from the clearance sale left.
Yeah.
Mainly small sizes. So if anyone is size small, please go pick that up, because those are like designs that we're most likely not going to continue in the future ever again. So if you want that design, like, get it now.
Yep.
Free mystery hat still going on.
Yep.
So talk to me about like what's next on this. Like, I mean, like, are we going to be having some new designs out here soon?
Yeah, we have a new promo product waiting to go. We're just kind of waiting to
really
clear some things out, and then we're going to launch that one. So that one should be soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when that's going to happen. That's like a Kylie question. She has more of a scope on an idea of like what that timeline looks like.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have that one. It's on the shelf. It's ready to go. And then those you're wearing it, the diagram shirts.
Yeah.
I need to do another one of those. I've been thinking about that like the past couple days, and I think it would be interesting to do like maybe like a classic safe or something. I don't know who's gonna let me take apart a safe though. But
have we done a padlock?
No, but we did we did
the prox key.
The combination padlock tee. So I feel like maybe we like a diagram padlock tee should be in a year or so.
Okay.
But yeah, so I need to get back to designing, but I've just been working on a lot of social media stuff. That's been like the focus. Social media and product images. That's been like the focus.
Yeah. Sherelle asks, are you discontinuing clothing merch or just phasing out old styles for new ones to come in?
Phasing out old styles.
Yeah.
There'll be new styles coming.
Yep.
We're just trying to kind of reduce that inventory to make room for new stuff on the shelf.
Yeah. And James, how's it going? He says, Lily, do you still have the dark blue Lockboss ball cap?
The dark blue one. Gosh. I cannot. I can't. Is it the one that has like the square patch that says Lockboss in red on it? I think we were calling it the old school patch hat. Is it? If it's that one, let me know. If it's a different one, let me know. I'm not sure if we have any more of those, but I could take a look.
Old school was green and black with the brown.
Yeah, it's like navy. The bill is navy though. So.
Yeah, and then James says +1 for the diagram shirts. I mean, as you know, I love them.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of wear one every day.
Yeah. So
I will say, it's funny. So, well, first of all, I love any shirt that you make in this new era.
Yeah.
I just love.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, that model of shirt's really nice.
I just love this shirt. But the second thing is what I've really found over the years. So like the shirt, the diagram shirts I wear, and then I also love that Aloha 23.
The little van.
Yes.
Yeah, that one's fun. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I have that sticker on my water bottle, so I see it all.
Yeah,
the days.
Shirt.
I really love that. So, but yeah, those are mainly. Lock Leisure says, PJ, what size shirt are you wearing? This is a XL. That's pretty much everything I do is XL for me. But let's see here. Making me a size what I need. Sure says, We love the stuff you make too. Yeah, Lily does a good job.
Oh, thank you.
Lily does a good job. Yeah, I can't wait. I love the diagram shirts. And so Lily, I have a couple other ideas. I need to remind me when we're done here.
Okay.
I need to talk to you about.
Yeah, definitely.
Like these are like kind of like shower ideas, you know, like they come to you randomly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, PJ, write it down, you know? But yeah, it should be good. Yeah, I'm excited to see. Now, is one of the new ones, is it the one that is sitting on the table in there?
No, that is part of the exclusive merch. So
okay.
we just started sending some new exclusive merch tees out. So when you guys send us pictures of your prizes, we'll be able to share with you guys what those look like.
Yeah, I thought that was a cool one. So so maybe I don't even know what the new one looks like.
The new like order over a certain amount and get a free.
The promo item.
The promo item. Have I seen it?
I feel like I want to keep it a secret.
Yeah,
still.
let's hold on to it.
Well, no, I don't think I know.
I don't think you've seen it. Yeah.
Man, okay, so I guess they quit going to me for approval.
We told you about it, like
you might have seen like it was a while ago that I sent these the mock-ups, but yeah, it must have been in probably November that I sent them. So you'd have to try
so
to
maybe I would
that.
see it. I've seen it. You think
if you've seen it, you'd probably recognize it.
Interesting. I thought you guys are, just going around me now.
No,
they're like, don't mind us.
We've been planning some stuff out long. Yeah.
Yep, and then with the acquisition of Lockpicks, that kind of stretched some of the timeline out too. But
it's really normalized though. I think it's really normalized.
Yeah, we're totally 100%.
Probably the best thing I have to say though about the Lockpicks deal, honestly, is the amount of customers that have complimented us.
Hey, that's awesome.
For how we're running it.
Yeah, this has been nice.
It's been really cool. Obviously, internally, there's been some pain.
Yeah.
Just all of a sudden, there's just a lot of stuff that's different, right? But the cool part is that at least it seems, and for sure, if you're watching and you disagree, you can let us know. Please, not in the form of a review, though. But, it's one of those that it seems that we've done a really good job. When most acquisition things happen, the customer pays the consequence. And I feel confident in saying that the customer has not paid the consequence, but we have for sure.
Yeah.
I don't mind it though. I hope you guys don't either. But
that's just kind of how it goes, you know.
So I think is it maybe time to do another? No,
another acquisition.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then Adrian has here. I got my Lockpick hoodies for my crew and got them embroidered with our shop name. It's everyone's favorite. I believe.
That's awesome.
It really is. You'll have to, Adrian.
Are you talking about this one?
Yes.
Oh,
has
cool.
I think we need to bring that one back. I know we're trying
this
to phase
one is
it
the
out,
one that
but it's
everybody keeps asking for to come back.
Everyone.
Really?
This one, yeah.
Okay. Has I believe Adrian showed me, I don't know if he just texted me or something. I think I've seen a picture. But Adrian, it would be awesome though if you would send us a picture we could share. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be really cool. Yeah.
It would make Lily's day in particular. It'd make my day too, but it would really make Lily's day.
Yeah, this has been one of the most requested to come back items.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just that model of hoodie.
The model of hoodie and then just the color scheme and
it's nice and kind of subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I also really like the like Jimmy J says, the black hoodie. Remember, I was on it. Yes, I wore that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
as a matter of fact,
uniform.
Yeah, I would have. I have a bad habit. I like to wear the same stuff over and over.
Makes life easier.
I do it too.
Yeah, my kids, it bothers them.
I have to say, one time I did see you wearing a tank top or something, and it actually freaked me out. I was like, wait, what's going on? Yeah.
So a way to freak you guys out is just to start dressing
Yeah. You were wearing like a tank top and a ball cap, and it was just too many like, changes.
Right.
I was like, I don't know.
I mean, I ran into you at Silverwood last year, and you were still in the jeans and the precision hoodie.
Okay.
Yeah, like same thing you wear at work.
Okay. Yep. Yes. Yeah. I like that. My precision hoodies, I wore those out.
Yeah, this is getting pretty worn out.
That is. Yeah. You've put a few miles on that.
It's been my favorite hoodie. I like the fact that it's zip up though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the one downside of the precision hoodie. In the summertime, it's black and it gets hot. This you can unzip it.
Yeah.
See, I for some reason like the hoodie more than a zip.
Okay.
Yeah, my problem is that I have too many hoodies now, and I've been looking for I just want like a plain black zip, but like so hard to find something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we got a question here. Lily and Ian, is half your closet CLK shirts or hats?
I do have a lot. This one actually, I managed to destroy one of them by accident, and so then I asked Kylie to get another one because like I love this one. This one's so comfortable. Yeah. It started getting to the point because like when I first started this job, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting! Like I get to have an item with something I designed on it. So for the first while, I was like kind of collecting things, and then it got to the point where I just had too many, and I had to like stop. I was like, okay. I know that's a really cool hat, but like you have like 5 or 6 other ones. Like you need to stop now. Yeah. So
most of my closet is CLK merch.
So is mine. I mean, I should take a picture sometime.
Yeah.
Of my shirts.
Yeah.
All hung up on the.
Well, I've got all the trade show shirts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which a lot of the Miami ones have become painting shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like not the most recent Miami or not Miami, but the Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
The
the one from a few years ago, the one I didn't design.
Yeah, the last one Connor designed for Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
That one's become like a painting shirt.
Okay. Yeah, that is like my yard work type shirt is the original gray.
With the
okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I'm down to. I mean, at one point I had over 20. And I've been painting different stuff. I mean, I think I'm down to like 6 of them.
Yeah.
And my wife's like, PJ, I have seen you in that same gray shirt for years. She's like, how long until you change that one out? And I'm like, well, I'll probably, when I get new ones, I'll probably turn these into those,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's like the life cycle of the shirt. Yeah.
I mean, like one like fun, crazy fact here, and then we'll get off here. It's already 4:47.
Holy cow!
But I have this when I was so speaking of Disneyland, when I was a kid, when I was 13 years old, we went to Disneyland as a family. And on this trip at Disneyland, down the road, we were at some shopping malls, and my mom bought me a pair of Nike slides, would be the name that they're officially called today. When I was 13. I'm 40 now. I still wear them.
That is crazy. That's quality. If you can still wear them,
yes,
that's quality.
From 13 to 40. The craziest part is, so this was probably 15 years ago. It was me and my wife and my mom and dad or whatever. We're out camping. We're floating the river, and I had my flip flops on, right? And as I was getting out, something happened, and the current grabbed one of the flip-flops.
No.
And it went down river.
No.
My mom's like, let me just go down there and check. She finds it.
Whoa. Hey, that's cool.
She finds it.
That is funny.
And so right now, those same pair of flip-flop or slides are at my house. I wear them all the time.
That's amazing.
13 to 40.
Dang.
That might be, and so I guess I should say that like when I find something I like, I just wear it till I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, I'll do that. Like my shoes, the shoes I'm wearing right now, like they don't make them anymore. They're like Caterpillar brand. And so I'll like use the Google lens to find ones off of like eBay to like replace them. I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you wear the same slides that you did when you were 13, were you just like, did you just grow to be your height at 13 and then like stop growing?
So now I do have my sixth grade teacher is Dave, who works in the warehouse,
Okay, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And he can tell you that when I was in sixth grade,
Mhm.
I am the exact height I am now, which is a hair under 6 foot.
Wow.
Oh wow.
I was like really short in sixth grade. I was like 4'11", and I'm like 5'9" now. So yeah, I didn't start growing until I was like in like 10th grade.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah. Hey, there's facts for you. But anyway,
That is funny.
let's go ahead and let's move on into this week's winners. And of course, Lily, Ian, great having you on. I'm glad we're making it more of a habit.
Yep.
Instead of they would only see you when I was gone. Which, I mean, like, how many total shows have I missed in 5 years? Like maybe
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's more
I
than
think-
that.
Yeah.
It's more than that.
Maybe 3 that I can remember.
So I remember doing some with Kylie and
3, 4,
Megan.
5.
Okay, that was before my time then.
Yeah.
Yes.
We did that competition.
Iceman, yes.
With Josh and
Mhm.
Cameron.
But
Yeah.
perfect. Let's go ahead and so maybe I've missed 4, 5, 6.
I would say less than 10.
Less than 10.
Definitely.
That's pretty good in 5 years, isn't
Yeah.
it?
More than one hand, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, here we go. Let's get into the winners this week. Now, of course, before we announce them, we want to make sure that you know what to do if you win. And Julio even put a little mood music on. Julio, you've been going easy on us this evening. What's going on? Do you think Julio sleeps on the job?
Yeah, maybe, or I don't know.
I don't know if
Doing
he's
other
like making
stuff.
dinner or doing something else while he's
Yeah.
trying to like monitor live or something.
Is it maybe one of the problems from the work from home thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. It probably is, man. You know, it's really setting a bad example for you guys who are here, who I'm always wondering what's going on, right? But, all right, so what to do if you win? Email us your shipping info to sales@CLKsupplies.com or call us at 800-848-6989, and we'll send your gifts soon. At a win. Comment on our videos with the hashtag Lockboss. Winners will be chosen from comments on the previous week's videos for our weekly giveaway. No purchase necessary. All right, with that being said, Lily, you want to say them up?
Yeah, sure. All right, winner number 1 is Jeff Hartzell G7H. Congrats.
Congratulations.
All right, winner number 2 is Ninja Lockboy.
Very nice. Congrats.
Winner 3 is Bobby Kendrick 2426.
Congrats, Bobby. Good stuff there.
And then our winner 4 is Dave Aiden.
Adian?
Dave, congratulations.
Congrats. And finally, winner number 5 is HRO789.
There we go. Congrats. Now, of course, we still got just a little while longer, according to Kylie in the chats just a little bit ago. Get a free mystery hat with a purchase over $150. Add to cart for offer. So we're getting down on those.
Yep.
So get them while you can. But well, everybody, there you have it. That is our show for this week. I tell you what, 54 minutes went by pretty quick, if you
Yeah.
ask me. You know, I mean, I already know without a doubt that if I start talking about identity in particular,
Oh, it's going to be a long one.
it's going to be a long one, right? And I can't wait. That's why I can't wait to release the new app. And then
So we're looking at
Yeah,
an hour and 15 on that one, or
you never know. You never know. But, well, perfect, everybody. Hey, congrats to the winners. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out and being part of the Lockboss community. Of course, We'll see you in the videos this week, and same place, same time next week. So thank you to you both for coming on and hanging out for a little bit. And, I intentionally don't script it because it's more fun that way, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Especially because you honestly don't know what I'm going to say.
No idea.
That's the fun of it. That's the fun of it. A little nerve-wracking for you, but a little fun for me.
Yeah.
But all right, everybody. Well, hey, have a wonderful and safe Tuesday evening, and we will see you next time.
See
See ya.
ya.
Take care.